Hey, Redhead, what's up? How you doing? How's your day going so far? I hope it's good. Panda's got second. It's been a busy day already, which is always kind of tough, you know? It's like, wait, it's only 10 o'clock and I've already done so many things. Did I enable the command? We have a timer. I guess I should make it into a command too, huh? What's up, Came Apart? Came Apart came to fart and rip the whole chat apart. What's up, dude? No need? I mean, sure there could be a need. Here. Timers. Copy. Commands. It's easy. Command. Add new. Yeah, today has been a day already. How'd you get first? Oh, because I realized I hadn't. I know why. You can have the points. Because I stopped stream and started it again after adjusting the go live notification message. Oh yeah, you can't have both of those. You can't have both. Rejected. What are you gonna do about it, Miro? Who's got the spicy pink diamond energy now, Miro? Huh? Right. That's how you use the command. That's how you use that command. Hi, Reese Cup. Thank you for the work, Lurk. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You'll let that one slide. Mm-hmm. You bet your buns you will. What is this? Ultimate chicken horse. Wait, what? What is that? What is ultimate chicken horse? What does that mean? There's a picture of a panda. I don't see any chickens or horses. I don't know what that means. How do you know if your toe is broken? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to need to go to the doctor and have them take a look at it and maybe do an x-ray. Sometimes broken toes are really hard to, like, a lot of times there's not a whole lot you can do. Oh no, it's so loud. It's not that bad, but still. Excuse me. There we go. All right, you guys, are you ready? We're going to play Valley Peaks today. Is there a slash at the beginning of the title for a reason? No. It's a typo. Thank you. I fixed it. Hi, Rackwack. Yeah. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Hello to all of my amazing friends. Know you. There is a box upstairs that is full of like 12 packages that I boxed up to send out last night. Hello. Hi. How are you? How's it going? I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Happy time zones. I hope everybody is doing well. Life is super busy right now, but you know what? A lot of it is good things. And so I hope that everybody who's here is having a good day. Even if you feel, you know, like there's a lot going on in your life, which is definitely the case for me. So much of it is stuff that's related to having, you know, 3 healthy, beautiful children, 2 family-owned small businesses. There's some other stuff that's going on that's really hard, but today I'm just trying to tell myself that there's only so much I can do, and I'm capable of a lot, but I don't have to do everything for everyone all the time, and it's okay to ask for help. And if you've ever felt like you were completely drowning in all of your to-do list, I understand. But all we can do is figure out, you know, what are the things I can do right now in the moment and just get as much done as you can and know that you did your best and everything will be okay. And it's really hard for people sometimes when they're feeling overwhelmed not to succumb to that sense of panic. How am I going to get all this done? I said that to my husband this morning. I said, I don't know how I'm going to get all this stuff done. He goes, you got this. You'll be okay. You can do it. And so many of you are so encouraging, and coming into this space is always something I look forward to. So thank you for always being a bright part of my day. And then Bunny comes in and free subs for 58 hecking months. Bunny, I love you so much. Thank you. Te amo, Bunny. Te amo. Mi amiga hermosa, muchas gracias por su suscripción de 58 meses. Muchas gracias. I love you, Bunny. We gotta squeeze this rubber chicken 58 heckin' times. Ready in 1 and a 2 and a 3. Halfway, chat. We're halfway there. That was 29. Okay. 30, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58! I love you so much. Thank you. Bunny, I can't believe it's almost been 5 hecking years. Thank you so much for supporting what we do here for that long. It really means the world to me. I love you, friend. Guys, please make sure you give Bunny a follow. Can we have a fancy shout out for Bunny too, please? With your shiny first badge and almost 5 years of supporting the channel and your friendship and all the beautiful stuff that you do with your art. I'm very fortunate just to be able to call you a friend. So thank you for believing in me and in our space and helping me to do things that I wouldn't otherwise be able to do if it weren't for all of you. So you rock, Bunny. So, no. I hope that I get to meet you in person one day, if you're comfortable with that. I never want anyone to feel like they're being talked into something like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to have some grand European tour. TwitchCon Europe would be fun. One of these times. We got at least a few people over there who it would be really fun to be able to meet and give hugs to in person. Oh, who cares? Who cares about that? I mean, and this is true of anywhere, right? People love when someone has an accent. Well, some people are unkind when someone is different from them, but who cares about those people? Heck those hecking haters. You would be fine. And also, depending on where you go here, there's often people who are really helpful and really nice and just like will take pity on you when you're clearly confused and don't know where you're going. And not everybody here is, you know, walking around with like, I'm not going to go there. It's a sensitive topic, our obsession with weapons. But there's a lot of really kind and friendly and pleasant people here who welcome visitors and want to make them feel at home. So, you know, don't judge us by what you see on television. Not all of us are like that. Hugs in English and Polish are the same. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you guys do over there in Poland. But I love you. I've actually been thinking about you and hoping everything is okay. I know there's a lot of stress right now for folks in Eastern Europe. Anyway, and elsewhere. There's a lot of big kind of difficult stuff going on in the world right now, and I try to be a respite from some of that. But it is on everybody's mind, right? You know, so I think there's also sort of a general sense of a little bit of anxiety, and it's normal to feel that. And I'm in my own way, my version sort of like praying, just sort of meditating on the idea that I hope that things work out quickly and that there's no more needless loss of life, because it is senseless and it doesn't benefit the people who are subjected to the consequences of it, generally speaking. And, you know, it creates an atmosphere of uncertainty for us all over the world when there's big conflicts anywhere, you know. If only we could see each other as just one big family. Maybe one day. I have hope. I think that it's honestly going to come down to a matter of us needing to be able to work together in order for our species and all the other life on this planet to continue. But humans are creatures of the path of least resistance, and we often don't think of these things until it's really in our face. So here's hoping we can get it together and figure out how to work together and live together and treat each other with care and respect sooner rather than later. But today what we're here to do is to play this cool game. So, you know, it's like, hey, we're capable of making all this fun, like art and things to help, you know, help us use our brains to problem solve. And we have people out there who work with, hi, Beffinator, who work with these companies who want to support small artists who are trying to like make a living making art. And, you know, I'm just over here in my tiny little corner trying to, you know, do what we can do. And that's one reason why I throw myself behind things like St. Jude. it's something that I can do that is concrete, right? And I would encourage any of you that ever start feeling like desperate about the state of the world, find something small but concrete that you can do to make a positive difference for yourself and other people. It doesn't have to be grandiose. It can be something very small. It could be finding a place that you can go volunteer for an afternoon. That kind of stuff is so helpful for your mental well-being. 9 is something my something concrete. Maybe you're yes, my dear. Anytime that you feel overwhelmed by the negative things going on in the world, look for places where people are helping and see if there's some way that you can contribute, or at least just witness that someone else is taking that time. Because I know for some folks it's, physically it's hard for them to get out or whatever. But try and focus on that instead. I've been really trying very hard to train my algorithms in my social media not to show me stuff that is just senseless negativity. And it's working. Sort of. Every once in a while I get something and go like, why? Why must you show me something that's clearly meant to anger people? There are things to be concerned about and important issues. And people should have a voice. A place where they feel they can express how they feel about those things. But there's a difference between that and, clickbait drama causing, just drama for the sake of drama. Your algorithm on Twitter is just wrong. You try to click the stop this mess stuff when it pops up. Yeah, I've learned that it's okay to say mute, or to say don't show me any more of this, to tell it. And a lot of times on posts, particularly sponsored ones that are showing up in your feed as an ad, you can click the little dots and tell it, please show me less of this. I don't want to see anything from this sender. I don't want to see this conversation. I don't want to see this topic, basically. And don't be afraid to do that if it's what you need to do to preserve your sanity, because it is okay to set that boundary. And, some of us feel like we want to be able to save the world, the whole world, and fix everything for everyone. And it's not really possible. You have a finite amount of mental and emotional energy, your spoons, if you will, if you ascribe to that. Your algorithm is a reflection of what you are engaging with a lot of the time, but it doesn't mean, don't feel like it's saying, hey, you like this stuff, right? Sometimes it's also popping stuff in front of you to see if you'll interact with it. So I would advise that if something strikes you as, not good for your mental health, that you get out of there and try to interact with it as little as possible, and or tell it, I don't like this. Please don't show it to me. It's hard though, because sometimes any amount of interaction is going to give it the hint that you want more of it. Well, they interacted with it. Not that you even want more of it, but that the interaction existed. And that's really hard. Hubs will say something about something in his feed, and I'm like, do you interact with that kind of stuff? Are you commenting? Are you commenting on these things? That's why they're giving you more of it. You know this. Oh, God. You might want to see a doctor about that, Pix. All right, listen, we have a game to play, and I'm excited for this. I've not touched it at all. I don't know anything about other than what's on the Steam page and what I've read. I haven't played any of this, so it's completely fresh. I'm 100% noob. So we're gonna be on this journey together. But I hope everybody's doing well, and I really appreciate you joining me. Ayo. Hi, C-Bus. They did. So I am working with them in an official capacity. They are sponsoring content and a giveaway. Amazing. Huge shout out to Nerder She Wrote, who Thank you, Pix. Should we pin the Valley Peaks command? I'm sorry, Miro. Yeah, sure. Who put that there? Not the face. I almost switched scenes right as you did that, so, you know, there you go. You got your farty gnome in my face for... All right, Miro. It's gonna be one of those kind of days, huh? What is going on? Oh, wait. Game? Game? Hello, game? I thought I had it up there. Sometimes it does this when I... 1 second, please. Properties. Yeah, I said you could capture Valley Peaks there, you know. Here. What's going on? Is it gonna be is it gonna be difficult? Come on. Every once in a while when I switch games that it's supposed to be capturing. Here, what if we do this? Video. Uh-oh. Is the game borked? Is it borked? Let me restart the game. Close window. Yes, no, maybe. Rack Wack, I love you so much. 3 years!
Would you like more distractions? How about 3 whole years of love? 9 per thrash, 9 per thrash.
There's the game. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you, Rockwack. Ready? We gotta do 3 of these. 3 big rubber chicken squawks for Rockwack. Thank you so much for 3 years, friend. I really appreciate you. And a 1, and a 2. This gets really loud. You might want to turn the volume down. And a 3. Thank you, Pix. Have a great day at work. That's number 1. Ready? Here we go. Here's number 2. We should be on the room cam for this. Oh, that's too funny. I forgot I had the mask on the camera. Ready? Number 3. Yeah, Pix left. He was like, I can't take it with the big red rubber chicken. 9 and her giant chicken. Yes. Okay. All right. We're gonna play a game. It's so loud. Why? Every game should start out at like 25% volume and let you turn it up if you want to. Okay, close. All right, so this game is developed by Tub Club. And thank you so much, Ragwag. Thank you. I love you. Developed by Tub Club. And published by those awesome guys. Check bitrate. Ooh. Bitrate looks good. But I see it. I see the lagging. Settings. Let's see if that helps. Oh, look at that. Already smoothed out. I turned down the FPS. Let me pop open the stream on my phone. It was at 144, so I think that might have had something to do with it. Better now? Are there other video settings you would recommend that I adjust? I'm not super familiar with a lot of this stuff. Like motion blur. It was really struggling, wasn't it? You disabled motion blur. Okay. That might help too. Okay, great. Thank you. Audio. We turned the whole master volume. How's the volume for the game for you guys? If it's too quiet, I can turn it up a little bit. And I think, I'm not sure, but we might be able to use a controller with this if we want to. A touch quiet. Okay. Let's turn it up just a little bit. Let's try it like that. Let me know if that's too loud. Start. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. Little car, taking a drive. Oh, somebody's calling. Hey, kid. Yeah, it's corporate here. You all set for your trip? I was pretty surprised you took the job with the climbing and all. It could still be a touch louder. We need you to place radio towers atop every mountain in the area. Good luck out there. I'll be in touch if you have signal. Oh, so I wonder if that's a thing in the game, like if you just sometimes don't have a signal. Settings. Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're supposed to do. What does that say? This is interesting. So I saw something about FOV, and I've never played a game. How do you oh, you right click. Hold on. It's telling me to right click, but, or maybe not. Oh, oh. Oh my goodness. So wait, how do you... Okay. How do you pull yourself up? When the crosshair turns green, you can grab the rock with your left or right arm. Okay. I was gonna try keyboard and mouse, but maybe I should. Okay. Oh, Oh, so you gotta get yourself, like, way up here. Oh! 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 I did it! I did it, sort of. Oh, boy. No! Get me up there! There we go. Can I ride this? Aw. Look, I'm like already. What was that? I just got, I got a mushroom. I already got a mushroom. What's this? Can I drag it with me, please? Look, I'm already getting distracted. Can you climb up this ladder? Okay, and then what does this say? You can jump while climbing on a rock. That's it? That's all you have to tell me? Okay. Yeah, I like the art style too. So that's one of the things that we're going to do is we are actually going to create a, okay, so we have to go here. Custom plushie space. Oh, right, is jump. Oh, okay. Come on. No! Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is a bit difficult. Wait, maybe I need to... Okay. No! Oh, there's some coordination involved here. Come on. Oh no, I did it. I did it. Ah! Fell down. Punch it a few more times. Okay, if I want tricks in Hell of a Hollow, thank you so much. So far, I'm having fun just flailing. It's fine. This is what you guys come here for anyways. No! No. No! Ah! Ah! Help me. Oh, no! Listen, we already did Bread and Fred. Why? Why do I sign up for these? No, I'm enjoying myself. I hope you're, like I said. Oh, okay. I get it now. So you can, like, pull yourself up. So if you choose to do this on a controller, nope. Come on, I'm like stuck underneath. You can actually use the sticks, yeah, to like pull yourself up. Now I understand. Nope, you could not do this game. Alternate grabbing with your left and right arms for safer climbing. Well, that would have been helpful and handy before I got up all the way up here. What's this stuff? Oh, I got some parts. Maybe for building things. Ooh, look, another mushroom. Oh, yeah, you kind of have to punch it. What's in here? Come on, I want the stuff. Give it to me. don't know what that is. I opened it, but... Like, I'm, like, already, like, wandering off again. Okay, so... What does this thing do? Yeah, I get it now. Oh, look, a friend. Tony, do we need a New York accent? It's nice to finally meet you. I'm from the climbing club in Valley Peaks. You can probably do with some climbing practice. Place a radio on top of that big rock ahead. Okay. What's up, Ruthless Ghost? It's just an ornament in this level. Mrs. Rockstar just called to ask you to find her a banana that she got for breakfast and forgot to eat it, and then was going to take it with her to work. And then when she got to work, realized it wasn't there. This sounds like teamwork makes the dream work. Seabuzz. How's your kiddo doing? I hope you and kiddo are doing okay. And Mrs. Hope everybody's doing well. We need that. Okay, what's all this stuff? That's a flower. What's this? Somebody was out here having a party. Oh, it turns it on and back off. Can I go in here? Can I go on top? I don't know why I would do that. What does this say? Plateau. Okay. Are we supposed to be trying to get to the radio tower? Or to place a radio tower up here? No, no. No! No, 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 no. Ah! Dude, I'm glad that fall damage isn't a thing in here. I get it now. Whee! We did it! I did it! Oh, you have to hold it down. Woohoo! Sup, dude? Well done on the radio. We have signal. Come meet me on top of the plateau ahead. Meet Tony on the plateau. Okay. Oh, that was Tony. You're the radio man, right? Yeah. Here is a quick tip. If you fall off a mountain, don't worry. Us frogs always land on our feet. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for the encouraging words. I do appreciate that. So you're basically telling me it's fine if I just want to jump up! Mini Rockstar 1 is doing pretty good. You think she goes tomorrow for a follow-up to check on her platelet levels and make sure that they're all still on the rise. Luckily, she wasn't feeling crummy during all of this. I'm so glad. Hey, but you know what? You guys did the right thing, and you made sure everything was okay when something didn't seem right. And I'm really glad, because it could have, you know, it could have been worse. And I'm really glad that she's okay. Looks like you are ready for the real mountains. Keep going, and I will meet you. Oh, this is Tony again. It looks like you're ready for the real mountains. Keep going, and I'll meet you in Valley Peaks. Not everybody named Tony has a New York accent, but I gave this Tony a New York accent, okay? There's an easy mode. Good. You're bad at platforming. It takes some getting used to how the controls work, but if you have a controller, Bethany, I would probably recommend it. Unless, you know, you just are a tryhard and you got to do everything on mouse and keyboard. Oh, okay, so you can kind of double jump, huh? Welcome to Valley Peaks. Let me introduce you to our climbing club. The climbing club will give you rewards for completing stamp cards by climbing mountain routes. As a reward for getting this far, here is a completed stamp card. Speak to my colleague below in the wooden triangle hut to trade it for a reward. Okay. Your colleague, huh? Anything fall off a truck there, Tony? You got any real cheap radios for sale? All right. I love signs. This is my latest, all shiny and new. Thank you. Mount Crawl. You know what? I love signs too. I wish I could high five you. They should make that a part of this game. What is this? Hello? Nice. You completed a stamp card. Let me take a look. Here is your very own journal. This will help track your progress. If you want another reward, you will have to complete 3 more climbing routes. I've added a new quest to your journal, which explains what to do. I know, right? Should we make one? I have to decide what we're going to make. Cool. Complete a stamp card. Excellent. Okay. So this shows you where there are places to install radios, I guess. Complete 3 routes to get a stamp card. Okay, this is locked. This is your map, I would assume. Cool. That's the map, stamp database, quests, install radios. Install a radio on each mountain. This mountain doesn't look too hard. Famous last words. The climbing club is the best. I've gotten so much cool swag from them over the years. All you gotta do is grab those wooden route posts in height order to complete a route. If you fall to the ground, it will reset, so be careful. Okay. That's a big shroom. That was a big one. Here's number 2. Yay! More shrooms. No! We're almost there! We did it! I did it. Yeah, you have to touch each wooden post in order. We have a signal out here. Corporate is going to be delighted. Yes, because that is #1 priority. Corporate being delighted. You read online, I read online that you can get some gadgets for the climbing code. Something about completing the colored routes. Maybe that'll help you with placing more radios. Okay. Oh, look, a mushroom we missed. Don't know what we use those for yet, but... Whee! What's up, homie? Gotta get some camping in before this season ends. Indeed, Lily. This is the closed one. I don't want to go that way. Oh. Okay, where's the map? We need to go... we need to turn to our left this way. Hi. Oh. A borb. I'll take that. Don't know what it's supposed to be for, but I'll take it. Here? Yeah. This mountain doesn't look too hard. What's up? Come back once you've completed more stamp cards and I can give you more rewards. Okay. Now. Oh, you can grab onto that. Okay, I was like, it's a different color. Is this number 1? Yes. Where's number 2? Anyone ever done any, oh, do you have to jump to get it? Oh, no. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh! Uh-oh. What now? Where to? There are 3 routes to climb each rock. Wait, are you saying there's more than one way to get up each mountain? Oh, I see. Here we go. This is where we're supposed to go. Oh, I bet you these crumble if you hold onto them for too long, don't they? You have like a limited amount of time. Yes, easy, medium, and hard. Thank you for the lurk, Melly. I appreciate it. Okay. Mount Hollow's Summit. All right. Hello, is this a new friend? We can see the signal spreading. The plan is working. Corporate told me you'd be up for a promotion if you keep up this pace. You can check out your map inside the journal to see what radios are left to build. We have 8 shrooms already. I don't even know what we use them for.
Ayo.
Okay, well. Uh-oh. Thank you. Hi, how's it going? I wonder who placed this bench here. I don't know. I turned your light off and back on for you, though. Whee! Whee! Okay. This is actually rather fun. I mean, not that I was assuming it wouldn't be, but at first I was like, oh man, am I going to be terrible at this? I think once you get used to... No. Okay, this one's tough. This one's a little bit tougher. No. Please don't let me fall all the way down. No. No. Okay. Oh, that's the spot right there that's kind of difficult. There we go. Whew. Yeah, let's do it after the game. And we're gonna play for 2 hours. Actually, we can, hold on. We can take a break once I get to the top of this and do a quick show and tell, and then, no, we'll do it at the normal time. Yay! We did all 3 of them on here. We completed a stamp card. Yippee! Ah! Ah! Hi. Ah! Ah! It's fine. Where is the vendor? Oh, look, there's a nice little farm here. Is there, did I see, is there more than one? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, it said something about your completed stamp card, though. We'll just find it. We'll find them and we'll ask. Oh my God, look at this. What is happening here? That's an enormous goose. Hello. I hope you're doing well today. It's nice to see you. You can buy gadget upgrades here once you have unlocked them at the climbing club. Well, thank you. How's it going? Nice, you completed a stamp card. Let me take a look. Good job. Stamp card complete. Here's your reward. Binoculars. You have 3 tokens. Okay, we have an ad break right now. These can be used to see all the incomplete mountain routes in the area. Okay. Binoculars unlocked. Oh, cool. All right, let's stop here and take a quick break. And we will come right back and we'll do a quick show and tell. And then we'll continue playing. This is pretty fun. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please be sure to check it out on Steam. This is the playtest, which is like an extended demo. But there is a demo available to the general public. Please check it out at that link, store.steampowered.com right there. That ends in Valley Peaks. Check that out. And also, if you would wishlist it, I know they'll really appreciate that. And I have really been enjoying coming up with ideas for what we might do for our like our merch. And there will be details on a giveaway for that and probably other things, because I think they're working with a number of people, including possibly one of our friends who I don't want to speak for them whether or not that has come to fruition, but pretty excited to be part of this. It's really fun. I'm enjoying myself so far. We'll be back after this.
Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. clip that and make sure you send it to her. I'm never coming out. Yes, I do know that you want me to play scrims with you, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. People up here. Oh! Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring... That escalated quickly. Tacos. Raining tacos. It's raining tacos. 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. You heard it here. You can clip it. Go right ahead. If we get 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. I'm not doing 24 hours until we get 1K subscribers. I'm sorry. I can't.
Mommy, I keep trying to have the cut.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
All right. If you got an ad break just now, thank you very much for staying through it. It is one way that you can support what we do here. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. And we're going to do a quick show until we have a couple of things in there, including something really fun that I wanted to show you guys, that our friend, Science Streams did. I used channel points in Science's channel, to redeem a, and here come the Pawgraves. Ian is here. Hi, Ian. Oh my God, Connie.
Gom K.
Gom. Connie, thank you for 20 heckin' months. Thank you so much, Connie. Thank you, friend. Connie, you're amazing. Thank you for supporting the stream for 20 months. I really appreciate it. Yes, indeed. All of the pog. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. What are you up to today? Why is OBS showing on this scene? This is so weird. Something's not right.
Go. Aye, more passion. More passion. More passion. More energy. More energy. More footwork. More
footwork. Oh, I know. I know. Okay. I fixed it. We're gonna do Discord show and tell. C-Bus, look at you go. You are, you've finished the second line of your cross stitch piece.
And also, thank you again for the gift sub in Chef Steve's channel yesterday. It was very, very kind of you. And I really appreciate what Chef Steve does. And I think it's so awesome that we are all like, you know, like I really think the charity stuff, it shows you that like we can be awesome buds and participate on different teams and all that good stuff. And Chef Steve is killing it for Play Live this year. So thank you, friend. And so Seabus is on Good Cause Crusaders, which is our friend Chef Steve 330's charity team. And they do Starlight and they do St. Jude, a lot of the same charities that we work with. And I got to hang out with Steve at Summit and also very briefly at TwitchCon. Super, super, super sweet dude. And devotes a lot of his time and energy, and a lot of people in his community also fundraise with his team for charity, and it's pretty impressive. Plus, you know, I'm always gonna have a soft spot for people who are restaurant folk. You know, like, you know, I feel like even though Chef Steve and I never worked in a restaurant together, like there's a thing there. It's kind of, I'm not likening the jobs to one another necessarily or what have you, but like people who have been in the military, you don't have to have served together to have an understanding of one another on that basis. You know, it's kind of like people working in any industry, I guess. You know, it's a pretty, when you find out that someone else's restaurant, there's just some stuff you're going to have in common in terms of life experience, particularly if you did it for an extended period. And I was looking at being a lifer. And I miss restaurants occasionally. But I love what he's doing. I think it's really cool and kind of fun to be able to be like, you know, fly on the wall while he's working the cart. Food carts are awesome. Sometimes for people, they're a proof of concept. Sometimes they are an awesome... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miro. Sometimes they're an awesome standalone thing that doesn't need to turn into a brick and mortar. And they cater to people, you know, with that quick, easy, you know, walk-up service. But I've seen some restaurants... start out as a food cart and end up being like multi-location, you know, like local staples. Like this one place in Portland called Nong's Khao Man Gai was a cart at first, and now I think they have 2 brick and mortar locations. It can help people who want to build out a real, quote unquote, real restaurant. To be able to show people like, hey, look, the cart has been very successful, and not have to make that upfront investment in a storefront type space with, you know, a kitchen that needs to be built out, or even if they are doing a turnkey, which means, you know, occupying a space that was already turned into a restaurant. There's a Mexican food truck nearby that always has a line of at least 10 people. And, you know, people often need, you know, somewhere to grab a quick bite. And so those are awesome ways to be able to do that. But like if people do want to take it further, again, a lot of times that can be a way they can prove to somebody, hey, I am a safe bet for a business loan. You can, you know, see that I already have a following. So that's very cool. I'm proud to call Steve a friend, and you, Seabus, I'm very proud to call you a friend. I hope you know that. I hope you know how much it means to me that you come in here and hang out with us all the time. And please, everybody, make sure you follow Seabus and hang out when he's gaming or crafting. He does a lot for charity. He's a fellow Starlight ambassador, and this is very cool. And I've just loved seeing you plow through these pieces with this awesome rekindled love of something that you did, you know, forever ago and decided to pick back up. And it just seems like you're really, really enjoying it. So everybody, please give our friend Seabus a follow. And I'm so happy that you keep coming in and sharing your progress in the Discord. It's really cool to be able to see stuff like this. Like we had another cross-stitcher who had a really big project. Did you see any of Old Man Chadley's stuff, Seabus? Old Man Chadley had like this Nintendo handheld piece that he was doing on even weave, so it was like 28 count or something crazy like that, and it was wild how detailed everything was, and it was just an amazing accomplishment and a huge piece that took him over a year to complete. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
You slapped a Pograve sticker on my face in my live stream. Thank you for helping the kids.
I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been
Gnomed. Hi, Nomi. Welcome in, Nomi. How you doing? Nomi the homie is here. Hello, Nomi. And Bets. Hi, Bets. Yes. Here comes the Pograve sticker spam. Kevin and Antonia doing the chicken dance. Let's go. I love it. This is so amazing. Science animated this for us. Look at this. How cute is this? This is so awesome. I used my points in Science's channel to ask to request a custom Antonio. So if you hang out in Science's channel for long enough, you will amass enough channel points to request a custom Antonia. And he was really behind because he has a lot of really awesome people that hang out with him a lot. So I think he had a lot in the queue, but he finally did get to it. And I really appreciate him and I appreciate what he does. And one of the most supportive people I have met on this platform for sure. Science streams is not just Ballant either. It is Ballant Lita, his wife, who is also a doctor of they both have doctorates in the same field, and I can never remember the name.
1.5, one of the single greatest streamers of our generation.
Of what they have their degree in. I mean, so they both research genetics and insects, but it's something very specific. It's and they do a lot of microscopy on the stream. They're science communicators, molecular biology, microbiology. Microbiology. Why do I always want to say molecular biology? Microbiology. And I know that's not right. Yeah. So they both have doctorates in microbiology, and you will also come in there and find them doing art. And they have like a Tinker Tuesday where they do Lego. Lita crochets. Lita's a crocheter, which is awesome. They are both super powerful science communicators who have really been trying to help shape the future of this platform and prove to people that this platform is capable of delivering educational content successfully. I'm right, it's molecular biology. Oh, okay. Regardless, they talk about a lot of different topics on the stream. Yes, they do focus a lot on ants and fruit flies and some other stuff to do with insects. But they also have an adorable baby Ilona. So it's a family affair over there. They are family friendly, and it is just a really fun time. And there is so much value to be had there. You know, it's really fun, and it is truly educational. I've learned some cool stuff hanging out in their channel. Thank you for shouting them out. I had it sitting there in the chat. Thank you so much. Please visit with them. Typically when you see Science in chat, that's usually Ballant, but it's also fun to watch them interact with one another. Their rapport with one another is a big part of the reason why it's fun to be in there and hang out. And I'm so glad that, because when I first started coming to Science's streams, Lita was pregnant and was just, the pregnancy was not the easiest for her. And so she wasn't on the stream very much. And now they both are on there a lot more. And so it's been really fun and really cool to get to know her better. And their baby is just adorable. And Science is also always posting pictures of the fur babies in our Discord. So I'm really proud to be able to call them friends, and I think the world of them, and they definitely deserve at least a follow from you. Science is right up there with Bill Nye for you. They really make it accessible, and they don't gatekeep, and they want everyone to feel welcomed as long as you are being respectful and following their rules, of course. But there's no such thing as like a stupid question in there. You know, they want people to feel comfortable asking questions. You know, it's really important. And that's why they call themselves science communicators, because they're really trying to bridge the gap between academia, which can be very stuffy and stodgy and, you know, people treat the layperson like they're just not capable of understanding any of it. But they make a huge effort to make it so that it is digestible to people who have not been through a doctorate program in science. And I think that's super important because if people understand it better, you know, maybe that inspires somebody to pursue that avenue. You never know. I would be surprised if there weren't at least a few people who have either considered science that, you know, doing STEM stuff with their lives that weren't before, or people who had thought about it, but maybe something drove them away, and the science family have brought them back into the fold. And that's very important because we need a lot of different perspectives. We need diversity in STEM, and they encourage that by being so welcoming. So I'm, like I said, I'm really, really genuinely giving my endorsement of what they do, like very high endorsement. And they've done nothing but relentlessly support me, shouting me out at least once a stream, if not twice sometimes. You know, when they had all that exposure up on the carousel, it was like I couldn't go in there. They would just stop everything to talk about me. I mean, I did go in there, but I couldn't go out there. I couldn't go in there without them stopping everything to talk about me and to tell everyone to come and follow, and, you know, enthusiastically talking about what we do and all the stuff we do for charity. And all of that really means a lot to me. So super happy that we're friends. And I hope I get to see them again at TwitchCon, this next TwitchCon. And you, no way, look at you go. You didn't, that wasn't even all the progress. Look at you. Look at this. Look at this. You're doing fabulously, Seabus. Go Seabus, go Seabus, go Seabus, go Seabus. Oh, look at the baby. Connie, what a sweetie. It's funny because I have the names hidden, but I still knew this was your baby. I still knew that was Connie's dog. What a cutie. Oh, the message just popped into the chat. We have officially crossed the 100. I would like to see the baby. 100 plus points for the month. Thank you so much. When we get to 200, we will do a $50 gift card. Don't forget to boop. Boop. Right there. Boop. Little cutie. Waiting for treats, right? Poor neglected thing. Here's the whip phantom throne that you made yesterday from Lego that you got from your sis-in-law. Oh, cool. Oh, it's a video. Cool. Let me expand it. Very cool, Bets. Oh, do you use the diamond painter trick, Bets? If you work on a towel, if your pieces spill out of a container, they won't slide across the table and onto the floor. And the same goes for your diamond painting drills. Speaking of getting back into science, you're trying to get a job with your bestie at a color matching lab. Ooh, cool, Beffernator. That's awesome. That would be a really fun job. This looks great, Bets. Awesome work. Very cool. Special instructions for the last entry of Dex. Awesome, Bets. Thank you for sharing your Lego. You made this for your mom/Mother's Day, and she knew it was a dahlia. Oh, cool. Yes. This looks beautiful. This is the excellent job. Did you seal it? It looks like you might have sealed it. What a sweet and lovely gift. That's really beautiful. One second, you guys. Kiddo is calling me from school.
Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Buttspot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. I'm never coming out.
Yes, I do know that you want me to play scrims with you, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. People up here? Oh!
Escalated quickly.
It's raining tacos.
1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. You heard it here. You can clip it. Go right ahead. If we get 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. I'm not doing 24 hours until we get 1K subscribers. I'm sorry. I can't.
Mommy, I keep trying here. Had to cut. Oh my god.
Honk.
Oops, she did it again. She forgot to unmute, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby.
Weird. I wonder why it was muted. In OBS. Interesting. Okay. Thank you so much, Dex. Thank you for 4 months. Lol. Fart. Lol, lol, lol. Okay. Ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you. And also, even more hype for you, Rackback. Let's go! Let's go! Congratulations! You're so lucky I couldn't come to your graduation because I would have been sitting there going, yeah! Let's go! Look at you! Look at you! Wait, look at this. Your brother and you both graduated on the same day from 2 different universities a couple of weeks ago. This is flipping adorable. You did it, Rackwack. You did it. You did it even though there was a lot of stuff that understandably anybody could have said, you know what, I need to put it on hold. And even if you had made that decision, you would still be able to go back and finish, but you made it through it. You persisted. You kept at it. You kept going. I know it wasn't easy. I'm very proud of you. And you deserve to celebrate. Mason, get wrecked! Get absolutely wrecked. It's like they think that you don't, that you're not ever going to use your power. Abuse of power? You come for the mods like that, Mason, If you can't take the heat, Mason. Seriously, congratulations to both you and your brother. What did your brother get a degree in? This is an adorable photo. How fun is this? Are you older or is he? Just curious. At this point, as adults, it doesn't matter, but I'm just curious what the birth order is there. Civil engineering, very cool. Yeah, I know, Mason. We're just messing with you. We love you, Cyan.
What is this? A center for ants?
Thanks to @Milo_B for my sub gift. Sense rules 9 rules.
20 months! Do you guys know that Valiant thought I didn't like him at first? What a silly thing to think. We do give each other a hard time in here sometimes, but it's never serious, generally speaking, right? Like, if it's something actually serious, we would talk to someone, we like to give each other a friendly hard time in here. We love you, Science. We were talking about how great you are. Oh my God.
It's a land until it's on fire.
What's this high flying on the ground?
We're supposed to be playing a game! This is where the hype should be, is because Rackwack graduated. Awesome job, Rackwack. We love you. Okay. This is for Cat Sister Kaylin, who loves Minnie Mouse so much. This is adorable. I love the Disney font. Oh, I see. Hi, Bubble Fight Club. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. You guys, 75% of level 1. If you complete a level 3, I have to get up and do 50 jumping jacks. If you complete level 4, we spin the wheel of onesie. If you complete level 5, we donate $10. $10 to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Thank you, guys. Oh, my goodness, Nomi. Did you just get a burp for 200 bits? I'm so sorry. I was just going to say, pandas, look away. Bye. Okay. We're going to reveal it in 3, 2, back.
In my heart for you.
Can we have a fancy shout out for Bubble Fight Club, please? By the way.
Blah, 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 blah. Look at me, I'm 9.5. I've got something to say.
Bubble Fight Club, I hope you're doing well. Please give our friend Bubble Fight Club a follow. Okay, I'm going to show it. So, pandas, this is your final warning. 3, 2, 1. Showing. That's amazing. I mean, nothing is amazing. Nothing at all. There was never anything there. Oh, wait.
The cake is a lie. It was never there.
Do you know I've never played Portal? All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. 5% of level 2. Here, I have an idea. I got an idea. We haven't listened to this in a while. Yes, mainly paint with watercolor soap bubbles as a way to fight the stigma around talking about mental health. So that's what Bubble Fight Club is all about. We're not supposed to talk about Bubble Fight Club, but we are. I'll start it over. I'll start it over. Every time you guys do something like that, I'm gonna pause it and we'll start it over. Always talk about Bubble Fight Club. We subvert the norms of normal Fight Club. Eyes, a voice like the sunshine. 9.5. I'm dancing in the barn. She's on fire. That will inspire. Thank you, Buttspot. Thanks for jumping in there like that. I got so much stuff done last night. So much stuff. I told you that every time you do that, I am going to start the song over again. Here we go. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Nomi. Thank you, Nomi again. And thank you, Robot Wizard. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Dex. Thank you, Bubble Fight Club. Thanks for starting a hype train, you guys. Science. Thank you for resubscribing, courtesy of Miro. I appreciate you guys. 27% of level 2 with less than a minute on the clock for the hype train. This is Sparta! Thank you for the sticker, Robot Wizard. Thank you. I thought that was on all those scenes. I need to figure out how to add that to those scenes. I'm sorry about that. Here we go again. Attempt number, I don't know, 69.5. Goodbye, hype train. Maybe now we can get through the theme song. Thank you for the hype train, you guys. Thank you so much. Did anybody get any new emotes? Any new emotes? Batter up, hype confetti. So, are we gonna listen to the song? I can wait. It's fine. It's fine. I can wait. I can wait. I'll just start it again. I don't have a bunch of transmitters I need to place on top of any mountains in a video game that they're sponsoring me to play on the stream or anything. It's fine.
Who's that girl with the gold hair and blue eyes? Are those like the sunshine? This night will who's got
I was waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love.
"12 hours later." Is this how you guys trick me into like a subathon? Not even a subathon, just a songathon.
Are those like the sunshine? This night will fly.
I didn't touch a thing. I didn't touch a thing. I'm not gonna count that. Those fart noises are approved. Fart noises are approved. I'm not sure what I think really counts as an interruption here. Some of it is a nice compliment.
Let him cook.
I am trying to cook and you guys won't let me. We need to be on this scene for the stickers to show. Okay. Yeah. One more time.
Inconceivable. Get interrupted mode.
Bong, bong, bong. Shh, pss, shh, shh, bing, bing, bing.
Who's that girl with the gold hair and blue eyes? Are those like the
Try it now, why don't you? None of that stuff exists on this scene.
Dancing in in the marshes on fire. A soul that
Here, I'll do it for you.
inspires is like on fire.
Where is it?
This is
Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, Ian. And Ian. And Ian. And Ian. And Cbus. Thank you. And Robot Wizard, thank you. Thank you for the stickers. And for the bits. Ah! Get out of here. A moth just dive bombed me. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. You're very funny. Yes. Yes, you're very funny. This is the content that you guys want, huh? This is the content. Right here.
You are welcome.
Who's that girl with the golden hair?
You just want me to yell at you? Is that it? That's all this stream is to you guys. It's just me yelling, right? Oh, Nine hasn't yelled in at least like 15 minutes. Let's do something that makes her scream.
Who's got young dancing in the marshes on fire?
What do you like about corn?
It has the juice.
Woo! It's cold. I can tell you all about it. Look at this.
Nerder! They won't let me play the game, Nerder! Nerder, help me. Nerder, tell them to knock it off. They're being really supportive and sweet, but they're causing chaos. No more bread! There's no bread in Valley Peaks. I don't think there's any bread in Valley Peaks. There's mushrooms. There's Chanterelles. There's mountains that are waiting to be climbed. Those mountains aren't going to climb themselves, chat! Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Nerder, she wrote. Yes, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen. Ayo. What is it? Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Seriously, I appreciate you so much. We were talking earlier about how guys behave. Nerder is here. Okay. We were talking earlier about how awesome it is to have someone purposely seek out working. No bread. This is because we played Supermarket Simulator with crowd control enabled, and they sent me like an outrageous amount of bread. Like, Nerder, it was days ago, and I've played the game off stream like 6 times, and I still have too much bread. Is it going to be bread related, Nomi? No beehives, no bread. Beehive enables good behavior mode. No, really, I just want to thank you again for reaching out to me. And I'm excited about creating a plushie. We were kind of getting some ideas while playing the game, and I'm enjoying it. So we should get back to that, right? Especially because, you know, the boss is here. It is. It's enjoyable, and if you guys want to try it out, you can. You can play this. Come on. OBS was struggling with capturing it. You can do it, OBS. Come on. Game capture does this every once in a while when I switch away from something. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, little game capture. You can do it. Okay. No? Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to... I think I'm gonna have to restart the game. What? Who is that?
Nerd.
May!
Love you. Less than 3.
May for 42 months. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. I love you so much. Thank you, May. Yeah, the game got a little bit stuck. That's okay, though. We'll just restart it. May, I love you. Thank you so much for 42 months. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ready? Into 1, into 2, into 3.
It's gonna be May.
Thank you for the lurk. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Hecking month. Man, the kids were messing around with the sombrero down here, so I don't know where it is right now.
Te toca la canción. La canción de mi gente.
I have a crocheted steak. Oh, I found it! No, it's not Sparta! We never even made it through the theme song because you guys are a bunch of trolls and I love you anyways. All right. So anyhow, we already Nerder. Is it dryer friendly? Actually no, because it's made out of a cotton acrylic. Maybe it is. You just need a crocheted dryer. You guys get out. Chris, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. May, how are you? How's Tiny? How's everybody doing? You know what you just reminded me of? I still need to go back and try and figure out the why I was having trouble with those badges, because the Twitch website told me they weren't the correct dimensions, but maybe I need to just go in and look at them. And it's okay, I could probably figure out how to fix them. What's that? What is this? That's a lock, 9. That usually means you're not allowed to do something yet. Well, whatever! I make my own rules! Who do you think you are, Top Club? Did we already complete all of the climbs on this one? And then now we have the binoculars. Install radios. We've done 2 out of 4. How do we equip the binoculars? How do I equip the binoculars? Zoom? Wait, we're in the binocular. Also, ads real soon. Okay, disable full screen and options to prevent OBS drug. Oh! Settings. Video. Not full screen. Thank you. Close. Resume. We like the music and put them up to your face. Shh. Ghost. We did this one already. That's what a green check mark usually means, right? Did we do this whole mountain? What's this? We haven't done this one yet. What's this? No. Hello? Uh-oh. Where do you go?
Just
Where do I go? Woo! I made it! I don't know where I'm going. No! Poop. Sup? There's somebody here. Should we talk to them? Jane. This mountain is so hollow. It's like standing in a natural house. Jane. This one you struggled with in YOLO mode. Okay. Ah! my god. Okay. 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 It's okay. We did it. We did it. We got to that part. No. Oh man. Wait, is your name Mary Jane or Jane? Oh, Jane. Okay. I'm in love with Mary Jane. All right. Help me. Nerder, what are the cheats for this? Nerder. Okay, come on! Come on! How do you get up here? I did it. Why? This one's tough. Okay, we did that part. And then we go like this! This is a tiny little platform. Oh, I did it! Oh. Oh! Oh! No! Ha ha ha! I just do marketing. Nerder is like, oh, did you think I was here to help you? That's cute. Okay. No! That part is tough. That part is tough, you guys. That part is tough. We gotta jump. No! I fell all the way down again. Maybe we don't want to do this one right now. That one's a little harder. What's this? Ooh, that was cool. I don't know what it does, but... Okay, here, we'll do this one. This looks a little easier. Oh, 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 oh. No! Woo! Woo! This is a real workout. No. Whoa! How did that? Oh! You press down on the right thumbstick. The lack of bread is concerning. Shh! No, I didn't mean to press down on the thumbstick. I did it! I did it! No, I didn't do it! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Wait, did we already place this? Well, that's fine. This is very disconcerting. Is like jumping off the mountain where you're just like, oh my god! But, beans, there's beans. Wait, what? There's no bread, but there's beans. Bean hype. Okay. Where's the... There's two. I'm like, where's the other one? Hi. Yep, we heard about your camping adventures, Lily. I'm stoked for you. Camping is pretty fun. Wait, how do we get up here? Lily, you're in the way. Excuse me. We completed the mountain. Let's go. Coffee beans? No way, nerder. I did, but yes, each mountain has 3 different routes. So we've completed this one now. Let's go. Is that Froggy on this mountain? Is that Froggy on this mountain? Are you the one? Is it you?
keep going and place your radio at the top. Thank you. I will. I already did. I have done that. Thanks. Yeah! We should be recycling that. What is this? We can't interact with that. It's fine. Ah! 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 Okay. If you have a controller with haptic feedback, it will vibrate when you fall, but you can't take fall damage in this, which is nice. I love to come out into nature to breathe. There is something really nice about being disconnected. Yes, ship. Let it all out. It's almost a shame that they are going to bring Signal here. I know I'm going to end up addicted to MMORPGs.
Not the MMORPGs.
Is it you? Do you... What's in here? Oh, it's like a sleeping bag. Hello? Mushroom! I don't even know what we do with those yet, and I'm on a mission to collect them all. Gotta pick them all, chanterelles. I'll take that too. I don't know what it's for, but I don't care. Disconnected. Yeah, get interrupted, nerd. There's a little house here. What are these? Pumpkins? Oh. Hello? 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 There must not be any mail in there. How's it going? Oh. I'm getting ready to climb Mount Crib. You need to be in peak physical condition to scale that beast. Cool. You try hard. It's fine. What's in here? More mushrooms. Yay! Seriously though, it's funny, like, so the developer is out of Scotland, nerder. Oh, this is cool. This is like, is this like a little hey, what's up?
The legend goes that huge frogs used to live here. One day they fell asleep and never woke up.
Jeff is wrecked. It's interesting because to me, there's a lot of stuff here. Whoa. Oh, that's a beehive. Ay, ay, ay. This route is pretty magical. You can jump into the golden orbs and they let you jump again. It looks like a beehive if you ask me. Hello? Oh. No? How do I get up there? Ah! I don't think you can. Off to lunch. Back in 30-ish. No worries, C-Bus. I'm confused. Oh, look, just what I needed more of in my life. Laundry. This stuff is all dry. Let's put it away. Anything in here? What's in here? Come on, give me the stuff! Nerder! How many times do I have to punch this thing? Oh, I can't go inside the house. Can you try to attach to the beehive? The golden whirly... The sea of twirly whirly gumdrops. Look. Yeah, it doesn't give me the green dot. So how do I do that? Jump into the golden orbs. No impact. With love, you mean, right? In game and with love. You can jump into the golden orbs and they let you jump again. Yes, okay. Oh! Wait, but now it's just gone? Oh, it respawns. Okay. Do I have to get a running start? I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh, so are you supposed to try to get all the way over there? Uh-oh. Ooh! Ah! Oh. You just have to get right underneath of it, okay? I'm not a very good example. Yeah. You have to hit it just so. Ah, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Let me in. No. Yeah, it is. It's a double jump orb. But you like have to hit. Oh, there we go. Get closer. Get a little closer. Oh! Oh! I didn't do it fast enough. I didn't do that fast enough. Ooh, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Oh. Oh. So, what if I come at it like this? Okay. But I did it! I pressed the button and it didn't. I can't. Dang it. This one is really hard. Yeah, it's okay. I'm glad that there's stuff that's like, and you guys, if you are interested in playing this, please don't watch me struggle busing with these levels and go, ooh, I don't know. There are difficulty settings, and it seems like this is like an up to you kind of a thing, right? You don't have to do this. You can go do other ones. Let me in there. Oh no. And then it let me in and then I didn't do the thing. I need a mushroom. I need to think about my life choices. Ah! Start from further away. No, no. No! That's too, like, far down. There we go. Okay, so... the problem I had before was... and you can go up that way, too. It looks like it's probably not as difficult. I need to be able to have time to grab onto this after I hit that. But I did it. Oh, that's so annoying. I wasn't quite in range. All right, let's try this over here. My hands are sweating. Hey, what's going on? Come back once you've completed more stamp cards. Okay. I haven't completed any stamp cards. No stamp cards have been completed. All right. We'll try this one. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, okay, so there's another golden orb up here. Hey, what's up? Have you seen these glowy orbs yet? When you jump into them, they give you another jump. Yes, I see that. Glowy orbs. Anya. Well, at least this one is easy to get to, the orb itself. But I did it. The reach is a bit tough on this one. Go. Do I need to jump into it from over here? So some of this may not be in the public demo. Ooh, I almost had it that time. How far back can I go? Right over here. These orbs are very fascinating. Huh. I feel like there's not enough time to grab hold of it for some reason. Am I not jumping again? Okay, let's... The orbs are not in the demo. Okay. Huh. I feel like there's something I'm missing here with this mechanic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not quite... There we go. I was spamming the button. And you just need to hold it, basically. Like, hit it one more time and hold it. I knew there was something. I would like to, yes, thank you. I love watching eager frogs start their long climb to the top while I relax on my bench. Good for you. How is that constructive, Gracie? Huh? See? Whoops. Oh my. Oh, I almost let go at the wrong time. We are way up there, you guys. Look at that.
It's beautiful up here. It's very serene.
That's a tiny little rock. Oh, oh, there it is. Why is there an exclamation point there? That makes me very nervous. Hello, why are you all the way over here? I want to talk to you, but I also don't want to talk to you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, the arrow's like, just this way, it's fine. Oh, 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 we had it for a second there. Yeah, let's go. Slow and steady here wins the race. No, you don't. Ah! 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 I just
just wanted to show you guys, you know, about the thing about the fall damage, and you don't actually take fall damage in the game, everybody. Everything is fine. We're just gonna go back over here. It's okay. Now, so you do, if you fall like that, have to start over, which is like not that big of a deal, honestly. Yay. And, ooh, I got too confident. So you can like really like position yourself as close to it as possible. So sometimes the jump isn't even necessary. I could see somebody speed running this and it being a lot of fun to watch, actually. Trying to see if they could, you know, make it up really quickly. Narrow Widow, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We are checking out the playtest version of the demo for Valley Peaks. I don't know if that's why you're here, but if you are, we're happy to have you either way, of course. I'm playing the version that is only available as a playtest to creators right now. So these orbs are not in the demo that you guys can try out on Steam, but !Valley Peaks in the chat if you'd like to check it out on Steam. It would be super helpful to the devs if we wishlist it and download the demo and give it a try. Ah! Or maybe you've already done that and that's why you're here. But we are super happy to have you. It's sudden stop damage. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit with this part. So, the orbs, I feel like you have to jump and then hold. You can't spam the button like I was doing. I almost had it that time. When you complete a mountain, you do get a speed run mode where you compete with the dev times. How fun. That's for you tryhards out there. No! Don't want to fall off. I'm curious what the mushrooms do for you eventually. I did it. I did it before, so I know it's possible. See, I just did it that time, but I didn't do it in the right position. I need to make sure I'm, like, appropriately positioned underneath of this. Ah. Okay, so what if I'm faced more this way? Oh, I don't want to fall off again. I did it! Yay! Whee! And then, oh, we have to go over here. No! I don't want the binoculars. I just want it. Hi, Gracie. What time is it? Okay, just gotta keep an eye on the time here. Usual time today, Miro, or any mods that are hanging out. Okay. Yay!
Okay, this is where things got real tricky. Is trying to go sideways on this part. Like, you can probably get, like, look at that. You can get, like, right on the edge here of these pieces if you want. So you can, like, position yourself, like, directly at the edge. Just have to wait till that dot turns green. So in other words, you just have to have some patience and planning. So, you know, yeah, I think it could be fun to speed run this. But I also think it's totally understandable why, if you've made it, like, as far as I have right now, why you would want to be cautious. Because, like, right there I had to jump. No! Oh my gosh. Safety, safety, safety. My hands are sweating. My hands are sweating! I just realized all my lighting is turned off in here. You can't see me about to poop my pants. We did it! I did it! Woohoo! Knees weak, palms are sweaty. If only there was some spaghetti up here at the top of this mountain. I am kind of hungry. Oh, you want me to do that, huh? Your pay review is looking very promising this year. Why, thank you. This is terrifying. We've been getting lots of excited letters in the mail about our internet plan. Don't get distracted by the excited residents and focus on the job. Oh man, but I'm like a really social person. I want to talk to everybody. What happens? What happens if we go over here? Hey, it's pretty cold up here. My froggy toes are gonna freeze off. Take your time with the crumbling rocks. They last like 15 seconds. Okay. Thank you. Cool. Woo! Whee! Whee! Oh, Shroomy. Don't mind if I do. Hello? 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 Thank you! Another one! Give me all the shrums. Oh boy. Hey, did you see that? I did it! I wish you could high-five these frogs. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks for believing in me. Very cool. What's over here? There's an exclamation point. I think we get to go talk to this person because we completed a stamp card. Nice, you completed a stamp card. Let me take a look. Ever wanted a moment to breathe? Well, here's a slow motion watch. Ooh. If you fall, you can activate it and jump again. Let's go. Wee. What was that? What wee? What wee? Very cool. What is this? What do we do here? Nothing? Okay. Did we talk to you already? I'm not supposed to get distracted by the residents, but, you know. Look how amazing she is. That kind of balance takes years of practice. Anything in here? Some balls. We love balls. Whee! Hello, little bird. Oh, I'll take those. What's this? Can't interact with that. It's kind of short, though, the slow-mo watch. Okay. You enjoyed this, Miro? Did you have fun playing it? What did you think? If you guys want... Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of mushroom. Ooh, piece of fungi. If you guys want to check this out on Steam, it is available to play as a demo. You can wishlist it. Are you good? This wall is really hard. I'm never gonna make it up, Mount Crawl. Now, Jamie, listen here, okay? Hi, Safi Cat. Listen here, Jamie. You just need to take a break, take some deep breaths. You got this, Jamie. Cool. I don't actually climb. I just come here for hot chocolate. Come back once you've completed more stamp cards. That's another vendor station.
Welcome to the climbing center. This is where we come and chill out and teach frogs how to climb.
What was your name? Dodger. Oh. Little tunnel. Some bicicletas. Can you play this piano? Hi, kittens! Keffy cat. Okay. You turned down the music a bit and boosted the ambient sounds. It's such an awesome atmosphere. Also went for YOLO mode, so no aim assist and such, and you really liked it. Oh, cool. This is really neat to have a little Easter egg like this in here. Nah. Can we go a half step down? Nope. I was trying to play da na 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 da na na na. Oh, I wonder. I don't think you can play all the notes. It has an actual note scale, which is amazing, yeah. That's neat. Even if it's not like, you know, like a whole keyboard or whatever. That is very cool. I like it. So, again, this is available to wishlist on Steam. You can play the public demo. I'm playing the playtest, so there's a little bit more features in this than there are in the public demo.
This is an amazing sport. Tractor drifting is gonna be all the rage soon. Concerto number 9.5.
I mean, you know, I've threatened to do music here before. I got to get properly set up for it. And I know. Why am I just grabbing onto this tree? Nobody knows. But yeah, I really do. I love the atmosphere in the game. I think it's very peaceful. It sounds like you can, you know, take an approach to it that is more relaxed. And you can also, like Miro said, do the YOLO mode if you want.
Blah, 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 blah. Look at me. I'm 9.5. I've got something to say.
You know what, Ian? Why don't you go live and have a command like Yap and let people come in and do it even when all you're doing is just sitting here talking about this nice game that you're playing? Huh?
You guys know that Ian streams sometimes? Go smash that follow button, as the YouTubers, as the children say. What's over here? Here, let's use our binoculars. Oh, there's a mountain this way. Let's go check out this mountain over here. I don't think we've done that one yet. Kittens, what are you up to today? Hope you're having a good day. Guys, also please follow our amazing friend Fierce Kittens, who does a lot of really cool stuff for streamers with GiftBot, but also is a fellow St. Jude supporter. Hello? How do I... Oh, you need 9 parts. How many parts do we have? We only have 5. We need 4 more. Okay, so that's how you unlock stuff. Got it. Any, Mount Prube.
What?
It's cloudy and drizzling, so naturally you passed out midday for no good reason at all. Yeah, lately I've been having that happen from time to time. Can you just walk right up this? You sure as heck can. But then I don't know if you can... Yeah, you can't get up there, though. That's kind of cool, though, that you can just walk right up there. What's over here? What's this? You didn't know that Ian streams sometimes? Wow. Especially with how... what do you call it? Hello? 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 Oh. What's in here? Oh my god! I'm so confused. What happened? What just happened? If I pull it again, does it cost 10 mushrooms? But did I get anything? Hi. Yeah, oh yeah, we talked about the hot chocolate. Where is the hot chocolate? I want a hot chocolate. There's the piano. Oh, you can climb up here. Parts! Okay. Wait, can you interact with these? Oh, do they just make bell noises? I did get something? What did I get? Did I get more parts? It's been a couple of weeks because of the overtime. Well, listen. Hello? 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 Oh, it wants me to talk to you. Yes, thank you. Ah! Okay, I don't think that does anything. Hi. I mean, you know, this is a game about climbing, so I guess we kind of have to climb everything, right? Can I get to the top of... Yes, I can get to the top of this roof. Whoa! And this is like a practice. And there's somebody up here we could talk to. They told us not to get distracted, but... Clearly they don't know me very well. I am the strongest and the bestest climber in the land! Jeez, Billy. Way cool. I am stoked about this. I think this is really neat. I am looking forward to the full game coming out. Gib ports. Hard to tell. It disappeared too quick in the top right corner. Aren't they, Jaw?
And we're gonna create something special from this game. So you guys need to make sure you stay tuned. And they have other socials too, not just the Steam page. They have a Twitter account, and a TikTok. So I'll make a command with those in there, but we could probably grab it today for everybody to follow their other socials. Am I not allowed to go over here? I want to go over there. How come I can't go here? It's locked. That's not part of this playtest 9. This is how they get you to want to play it when the full game comes out. You don't see Billy doing... I know, right? Come on, Billy. All talk. Billy's all talk. Mount Hollow, Mount Krube. Little tractors. We just came from here. Are we going around in circles? This is what it's like to go on a hike with me. Wait, where are we? And here's the house with the bicycles. Their main one is Twitter, Valley Peaks game, TikTok, Tub Club games. Yes, please go take a look at those. We already got that running. I already got that up and running. Oh, another bike. Did we talk to you already?
I love talking to flowers. They have lots of amazing things to say.
Yay. Any cool stuff down here? Yo. Very sweet atmosphere. I agree about like how nice the atmosphere is in this game. So if you want to, you can like Miro said, you can go into the settings, and if you want, you can go into the audio and you can turn the music all the way off. And just have the nice ambient. Are we there yet? 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 Oh yeah, here's this is Jeff. Jeff is like Jeff is kind of a bro, but like Jeff is like the kind of bro you want to have if like you need motivation to go to the gym, and like Billy is like kind of toxic. Billy wants to one-up you. Jeff seems like he would be the kind of person to be like, yeah, I'll go to the gym with you. Let's go. Yo. The addicted to MMORPGs is pretty funny. Well, I have very much enjoyed this. I hope that you guys think, you know, have like taken a look at the Steam page and wishlisted, and we're definitely gonna play more of this. What's this? I found a juice box. I found a juice box, chat. Lovely. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you away, Burbs. Who is this? Oh, we're fishing. Oh, that's cute. That you, like, look at that. And you can move these around. Look, you can move the lily pads around. How do I talk to you? Oh, there we go. This pond has lots of fishies. I wonder how they got here. Life finds a way.
Kittens, if you're still here, tell us when your next stream is so everybody can come and hang out while you're fundraising for St. Jude. And we'll be going through the end of the month. And actually, so if anybody's interested, what I was thinking about doing if we get enough people on Quirky Cluckers who are fundraising for St. Jude was doing a finale raid train type thing on Friday, May 31st. So if you've never done charity, it's tonight, just sewing. Nothing special going on this evening. Well, yeah, there is. You. This map isn't so clear. It just has a big X on it. Okay. Ding. Ding. Hi. Dana says, we are going to climb every mountain in the area. We have everything you could ever think of. Climbing mats, ice axes, and baked beans. Delicious. Where are the baked beans at? You got some chips to scoop them up with? You got your clothes hanging up. Cool. This mountain doesn't look so hard. Once again, I'll be the judge of that. Let's try and climb this one last mountain, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap up playing this for today. But I'm looking forward to designing a custom piece. Whee! Oh! 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 No! Oh, I fell all the way to the bottom. Jess is like the Valley... Jeff is like the Valley Peaks version of Meowscles. Yeah, right, exactly. Like, Meowscles can be very helpful. Meowscles is not, like... This is like what I tell my kids about, you know, people in their classes and in their school being kind of like jerks about competition. It's like, you know what? Let those people be like that. Who cares? You worry about yourself. Whoa. No! Sad times. You definitely want Meowscles on your side, yes. I had to try this one last mountain, huh? No! Poop. I think I will give that a try another time. That one's not... It doesn't seem like it's as bad as that one that we did. That was very challenging. Ooh. See? It was worth it. Whoa! What is happening? Oh my god! This is really cool. Wow! Oh, you go higher every time? No way. Woo! Oh my gosh, that is so much fun. Oh, I'm sure we can. There is a Discord server too. And I'm sure they're looking for feedback and you know, all that. Why? What is it specifically? Oh my gosh, my job is to guard our beans from pesky thieves. Although, I haven't seen a criminal ever. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm glad you're on it. Ooh. Those weren't your beans, were they? Well, this is very cool. Hey, Smorf. It's like that Gummy Bears cartoon. Yes. Totally. This is super fun. I am really excited to do something special craft-wise. Ooh, gotcha select. Equipped gotchas to attach to your watch. Complete 3 routes. Neat. That's very cool. Not 9, just punching his brains. Hey, listen, you know, I do what I want. Do we have to save? Does it automatically save for us? Probably main menu. Very cool. Thank you guys for hanging out while I played this awesome game that I'm super excited about. Oh, I forgot to hit this button. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The only thing you'd like for them to improve is when you jump toward the mountain wall, that they would enable that you can look straight up. You can only look up at like 75 to 80. Thank you, Robot Wizard, for the sticker, for the do it. I will be right back. We have an ad break right now. Want some pillow lore. I'm sorry I didn't see this. Jorf, I have no idea what that means. But you know what? Have at it while we're on a break because I need to go use the restroom really quick and we're in ads. So I'll be right back. Thank you guys so much.
Someone's gonna leave some really big balls on my front porch, and I don't want anyone running away with those balls. They're my balls. Hands off. Hands off my balls. Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife. Please clip that and make sure you send it to her. I'm never coming out. Yes, I do know that you want me to play scrims with you, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. People up here? Oh! Oh my god. Don't just stand there. Is there a towel? Didn't I bring... Escalated quickly. Tacos. Rain and tacos. It's rain and tacos.
1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. You heard it here. You can clip it. Go right ahead. If we get 1,000 subscribers, I will do 24 hours. I'm not doing 24 hours until we get 1K subscribers. I'm sorry. I can't. Oh, thank you. Well, you know, I'm merely the canvas.
Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous.
Yeah, you're like, get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Tysees. It's so hard. How are you supposed to do that in creative? It's an unrealistic expectation. So, would you like to tell a knock-knock joke?
He just got double shushed.
You got double shushed. You got shushed in stereo. Clip it. You got shushed in stereo.
Ha!
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Good save. That was my fault.
I have reflexes.
Guns out, y'all. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry, I'm so loud. Oh! Oh, yeah.
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentlefolk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
But hold on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, it's such a mess in here. Yeah! You're in there with me! Oh my god! Oh! Ugh! I'm never doing that again. I can
Them. You look really nice tonight. Me.
Thank you. Yeah.
There's a kid screaming in the background. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just do it!
It's so. Oh, that's rich. Tumble, did you? Wait. Tumble. Did you really think you were gonna get me to be quiet by saying shh in my chat? Yes, all the lulz.
There was something in my mailbox.
Raz. I think Raz was just clearing my
I have real children. I have 3.
Yes.
I have 3 children that came from the inside of me. Why did I say that? Why do I say these things?
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus.
Into that scene
Don't
here.
worry.
Look. Yeah. I haven't gotten any new toppers in a really long while. Big shout out to my awesome friend, Elandrel, for this is interesting. Is one of them inside of... Oh, okay, I see.
So look what I did. I got the Grogu's. How cute are these? I have the Wanda base frame. Here, we'll go to this scene. Ella is wonderful. Please give our awesome friend Ella a follow. I was talking about how cute these were and how I'd love to have them, but I just haven't really felt like I could justify spending money on something like this. And Ella was like, here, let me help you. And so I also... Is it not picking them up? We have to have the lights on. Look, I can use these ones with the green screen. Ah. So awesome. Check this out. This is the gift bot backdrop. Is this one not working? Did I do it wrong? Hold on a sec. Oh, wait, hold on. Backdrop. And you can connect this to Tiltify or to Tips or to Cheers. The gift bot backdrop. Ooh, I hit takedown active backdrop and now it won't let me play it again. Here, what if I type Smorf? I hope that goes well, and don't stress, don't fret. Oh, I know. Takedown. What if I refresh this? Huh. It's like, nah, I don't like you anymore. It worked just a minute ago, and now it's like, yeah.
This is a nerd alert.
Oh, it's still on the Galaxy one. This is the nerd alert. Who's a nerd? Chimera and Lambo on May 19th for collab charity stream benefiting St. Jude Play Live. Expected Bread and Fred and Unraveled. Very cool. I didn't know they were playing that. That's awesome. Mama! Mama! Ha ha ha! Mama, 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 mama! Mama, 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 mama
takedowns, save changes, backdrops, stake. No! It does not like it. Refresh. Mad at me now because I told it to do Galaxy. It's like, no, you said to do the other thing. Well, I'll have to play around with it. But it definitely works with this one. Super cool. Because these are the lime green ones. So I got these on purpose to use the green screen. Hey, Nebu, how are you? And then I also decided to go ahead and check out some new ones that they have that are, they kind of have like a holographic thing going on. So I got the, ooh, how fun. Here, we'll get a little bit, we'll get up close and personal. Closer. Yeah, enhance. Enhance. See? This is the Berry Jam hexagons.
Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone.
What a time to raid it while I'm like this.
Welcome
Hello,
to the
raiders.
fart zone.
Welcome to the fart zone.
To the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone. 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 To the fart zone.
Zanbabe, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the fart zone. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for bringing people over. How was your stream? Super happy to have you here at the fart zone. Keep the gaze. Welcome in. Hi, Lightning Builder, Fan of Breeze, Wispy Song, Chocoru, Metro Damon, Just TK81, Derdrongo. Welcome, everybody. Raven, a tier 3. Wham, bam, it's the Zan fam. Thank you so much. Ren. We got a first-time reader chat there. So, in order to properly welcome you to the Fart Zone, aka the Coop, we have this awesome raid video. But first, we need to do 3 rubber chickens at a time, 19 times for Raven for subscribing at tier 3. Thank you so much, Raven. That's so much. That's how much support for the channel. I don't know if I deserve all of that, but thank you. You're so amazing. I really appreciate you. Tier 3 for 19 months. We're going to squeeze these 3 rubber chickens 19 times to commemorate Raven's amazing support for the channel. Thank you so much, friend. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. That was way more than 19.
Look at me, I'm 9.5.
I got distracted by the nerf and just by thinking about how cool it is that you subscribed at tier 3. Dr. Thor, thank you for the follow. Let's do it again. Oh, we have the chroma key is still on. That's so funny. I'm a professional. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was like 26. Yeah, it was like a lot. I just got excited. Thank you very, very much, Raven. We have this. We have this amazing raid video. Okay. For those of you who haven't been here before that haven't already followed the stream, it's not too late. You can turn around and walk the other way. Please watch this before you decide to hit that button, okay? Because, you know, Brenda likes to say unfollows are free. You're not allowed to unfollow. That's not a thing here. Once you do it, you're stuck with us for life. Okay? Thank you very much for being here, everybody. I really appreciate the raid, Zambe. Please tell us what you were up to. And also, We love to check people's other socials. And so if you have a link you'd like to post, just ask for a permit and we will get you one so you can post any socials that you want to the chat so we can come and follow you on like Instagram or YouTube, TikTok, wherever. Okay. Please enjoy. We'll be back right after these this brief window into what it's like in here.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm fangirling.
You have no clothes on. No.
Get supported, nerd.
No flipping way. You didn't do it.
Thank you for the dollar bills for the kiddos. Thank you so much, everybody.
We talked about this. I mean, you can cook steak in a dryer, but do you want to? And when the fat renders off of the steak, does it create a fire hazard? I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I can't help but think about these things immediately. So this is a game to you guys, huh?
What? You're doing so hard.
There's people out here with reputations at stake.
Hi, shouty train lady. Yes. Indeed. I should just have t-shirts made that say that. Shouty train lady. And people will be like, what is? I'm like, I don't know. Just like Brenda, who's going to walk around with my face doing this. Yeah. I am a zen, calm, peaceful. Yes, indeed. And it is also opposite day, by the way, everyone. I'd like to make an announcement. Today is now opposite day, apparently. I don't have any water down here, but I'll drink coffee instead. I promise I'll get water next time I walk upstairs. First, we need to say thank you again to Zanbabe for rating. You probably had hundreds of thousands of choices where you could have rated to today. And you chose us, which really means a lot to me. I've been doing this for 5 years. Almost 6, actually. It'll be 6 years of streaming in August, which is kind of wild. It has been absolutely a dream come true. You never could have convinced me that something like this would happen to me. About 5 to 10 years ago, there's no way you could have convinced me that I would be able to leave behind the restaurant industry, support my family, help people who are dealing with really bad stuff like their kids getting cancer, and have a blast doing it. And so I'm very thankful for this space and super thankful for people like you, Zanbabe, who choose to bring their communities to us. We are fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We have an active campaign for them. This is our 6th Play Life Challenge season. We are in the beginning stages of organizing a finale event at the end of the month with some streamers who are on Team Quirky Cluckers. Miro was just mentioning that 2 of our teammates who are a married couple, our friends Chimeras QC and SAS Lambo, are going to be doing a collab on the 19th to support St. Jude. We also have our friend Becca_MTBC, who is going to be doing Lethal Company with a bunch of different streamers, maybe including myself if I can make it, on the 17th. I have a production I'm putting on with my students at the school job that I have. So this month is a little tough for me. We were originally supposed to be wrapped by now, but one thing led to another with some issues with our facilities at the school that I work at. And so we had to postpone our play until this month. It's not ideal, but I need to show these kids that people follow through. At the very least, that I will follow through and stick to it and help them do this school year. If you guys if any of you work in education or you work with kids, school-age kids, you know a lot of them right now, I think personally, are suffering from a lot of the effects of having been through the pandemic are still there for a lot of these kids. Their whole worlds were turned upside down, which is a very hard thing to have happen when you're at that age.
So I'm really trying to do right by them and at the very least stick it out through this school year and help them put on this production, which is a student written and produced production. So I'm very proud of them. What else should I tell you? We have raised over $40,000 for St. Jude. We've also raised almost $100,000 on Tiltify. We're very close to $100,000 raised for charity through Tiltify over the last 5+ years. And I'm a crocheter, but today we were checking out a game, and we are going to crochet something relating to this game. Did you guys see these chickens? Look at these are so cute and they're so easy, and the pattern is free. And you could make them like keychain sized. They're like little dumplings. They're so adorable. And I love sharing a love of fiber arts with a love of fiber arts with people. So we really welcome and want to encourage newcomers who have not crocheted before. And help people to do things like have the confidence to be like, you know what? I love this pattern with the little hats. I'm going to make it into a devil chimkin. Learn how to read patterns so that you can adjust them and be creative and have freedom to do fun, spontaneous things with it. It is, crochet and just crafting in general has been a source of comfort for me in times when I was going through something rough. I was able to make handmade things for my children. I think anybody who wants to try a craft like that or art, anything creative, they should be provided with the opportunity to be able to explore it. So, actually, Zambabe, if you are still here, if you didn't have to read and run and you want to pick my pair eyewear toppers, you can. We literally just opened some new ones. So these are the Berry Jam hexagons that I have on right now. I figured, more purple couldn't possibly be a bad thing, especially if you're a Twitch streamer. And we also just got the Grogu's because they have a bunch of cool Star Wars stuff in there right now. So if you want to pick what toppers I wear for the brief amount of time we have left, we only have about maybe half an hour. And Raiders, if you have any questions, if you want me to talk more about St. Jude, okay, I will. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Grogu! All right, cool. I'll keep these on. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Wait, and I have Grogu's right here that I crocheted. Aren't these cute? My friend wrote the pattern for this, and it's not readily available anywhere, but I love this little guy. I love this particular design. Are there Twitch toppers? No. We have a friend who does custom ones, Paul Pape Designs, who's a Team Moco Loco teammate. And we are Team Moco Loco. We're Team Stream Stars. We are Team Broadcast Her recipients. We don't have an exclamation point ask here, Bob, but they do at Lambo. Have a question? What is the question? I don't know. Now you're like this. We're getting meta, and that's when the trouble starts. So, thank you all for joining us. I really appreciate it, and thank you again, Raven, for your tier 3 resub. I do sell finished items. Lately, I've been having to consider whether or not I can really do as much of that because, 5 straight years of like lots and lots and lots of crocheting, I'm starting to get a little bit of repetitive stress injury, which is heartbreaking to me because I love crochet so much and I could just sit here and do it all day, every day. That is when they're not trolling me with their love. Yeah, please give Paul Pape Designs a follow. Awesome friend of the stream. And I actually got to visit with Paul in person at TwitchCon, which was really fun. Yes, indeed. Oh no! Not the floor! I need to vacuum in here again. Story of a fiber artist's life. So yeah, lots of yarny things. Please ignore Please pay no attention to the mess behind the curtain. It's not even behind a curtain. It's right here. You can see it. Here's one of my doom piles. Look at these chickens have butts. I like to give things butts sometimes. So thank you guys for joining us. I don't know what to do with the last half hour or so that we have left. I mean, I suppose I could make an attempt. To crochet something. Or call it a get ready in peace and hang out with the rated party. Why do you have to make so much sense? I haven't started that one that you saw me making. You got your stickers. All right, We Clear Beer. Awesome. That one that you saw me start making was to sort of like test out the pattern and see, you know, what it was like. And whether or not I felt like it was a good choice. And I did receive the actual yarn for the project. I can start this. I can at least get this started. This is because we need to make more devil chimkins. They cleaned me out of devil chimkins like before I could even... There was such a rush to try and grab these devil chimkins from the fourth wall that, like, someone's transaction got, like, held up. Like, their servers were like, Isn't everything CGI for a bot? So I learned to crochet when I was 7, and the placemats that Ian is talking about is a really nice full circle project. A friend of my mother's, who is basically like, you know, an auntie or a second mom to me, contacted me and asked if I would be willing to take a commission for some placemats. Plate chargers, basically, but like crocheted ones for her formal dinner set. For her, like, having guests over. And I said, are you kidding me? Of course. This is the person who taught me to crochet. So I am excited to do that. And I do take commissions, but right now I would probably turn... I would tell somebody I could start their commission in... maybe about a month or two. I'm probably about a month or two out to being able to start anything new. Hey, Supernatural. Here, we should change the category. Do you know, it's, you know. We'll do just chatting. It's fine. Hey, just for this last section so that people don't come in and go, I thought you were playing Valley Peaks. And we did play Valley Peaks, and it was a lot of fun. So today's stream brought to you by Tub Club and those awesome guys, the developer and publisher of Valley Peaks, which is a really fun game where you are a mountain climbing frog. And I very much enjoyed playing it. So I'm glad we had the chance to check it out.
I'm using Hobie Baby Snuggle. No, wait. Honey Bunny. Hobie Honey Bunny. And a Tulip brand 5.0 millimeter hook. A lot of these patterns will tell you to use a smaller hook for this size of yarn. And I've found I don't really like the 4.5. With this, I need to go up one, but I also crochet rather tightly. Have I played Unraveled? No, I haven't. I haven't played it yet. Well, that's not true. Wait, so this is that the game that you said Chimera and Lambo are probably going to play? Miro? Okay, I played a little bit of it, of the demo, I think, on our PlayStation then. I think it's the same game. Did I do this wrong? I did. Did I only do 6 in the magic circle? Chat, why didn't you stop me? Let me double check and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Poop. Oh man, is that what I think it is, Miro? Oh, well. That's disappointing. I should have listened to you. You never know, though. This seems like it's a habitual thing, like towards the end of the stream. And that way they get to do it to whomever you raid to spread it. And, you know, we're not going to go on about it. We're not going to focus on it. But I am going to say this because I think it should be said out loud. If you start getting, you know, follows and, you know, problems where it's clear you're being botted or whatever, don't raid out. And, you know, like it's to the point where I've even not raided and still, you know, maybe possibly could have caused it coming along with us. So it's extremely unfortunate. And, you know, I don't know what purpose it serves. But we're just going to leave it there. Just, I will say this. Thank goodness for Seribot. And I'm really glad that Twitch has developed the shield mode. Which everybody should make sure they know and understand how to use shield mode. And you should get Seribot. Yeah. Like, let's just not even talk about who we're going to go watch after this. You guys, I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody. And it's frustrating, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're just going to avoid bringing this mess to anyone else. Yeah, please, 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 do check out Seribot. An extremely valuable tool for streamers. Yeah, sorry about that.
I wouldn't do it. All right. Oh, thank you, Dare. We know you're cool. Yeah, it's been happening to a lot of people. And, you know, you just have to have a way to deal with it. And, you know, that doesn't change how frustrating it is, but we can't let's just say I'm thankful for the folks out there trying to develop ways for people to deal with stuff like this. Very thankful. Are we really sure Drongo is real, though? I mean... Are you sure I'm real? I'm not, says Drongo. I've seen people too, like where they're really close to like a really big milestone and something like that will happen and it'll push them over and it's like, you know, like, well, we have to get rid of all of those. There's also Commander Route, which can be helpful too. So this pattern is a free Ravelry download by Len and comes with a bunch of instructions for hats. And I have customized those hats. I've actually also made like completely separate, like different designs for hats for this pattern. Made a witch hat and a top hat. You see me on screen. Makes me realer than Drongo. You're sure Drongo is just a bot. One of Miro's kin. Hello, Action Act. Welcome in. All right. Now that I got this done correctly. You don't remember that you live in Sweden? Wait, I'm confused. Are you able to confirm that Drongo is just more of your kind? I saw Rin in here for a second, and Rin denies. Hello, one of the 9. Rin denies having anything to do with this raid from Zanbei, but I hope you're doing well, friend. Too much system info. Privacy is a concern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on round 9. You wrote that you live in... I'm so confused. Action Act, I'm not sure if I understand. I'm sorry. Did I miss something earlier? I see hi. Hi, Miro. You don't remember that... I don't remember that I living in Sweden. And wrote that I live in Sweden. Not sure. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Sorry. You might have to explain. Yeah. Okay. I gotta remember to take something to one of my kids at school. You spent all of today napping because of a migraine, and now you can go to bed at a real time. And the sun isn't helping. Shakes fist at sun. Yes. Okay, I see that you... Wow, you've been following for quite some time, Action Act. And, you know, you've come in and said hello from Sweden. So, yes. I hope that it is nice in Sweden right now. And you've raided in with Squidge before as well. So, that's really cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I just want to make sure I understand what you're trying to say. It just didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. You don't have night anymore and you're angry. Why is that? Because, oh, it's starting to be summertime and the nights are much shorter. Is that why? Oof. I've always thought that that would be really hard. Living somewhere like Sweden, Finland, Norway. Well, yeah, Norway. You know, way up north, like Alaska even, I guess, probably would have some of that where like the nights are very short and the days are very long. The daytime would be hard. Having it be daytime all the time, if it's light out, I would have a hard time winding down to go to sleep and stuff. All right. So, thank you again, everybody, for hanging out today. Thanks for hanging out with me and checking out Valley Peaks. Thanks for a little tiny bit of crafting, because we need to make some more devil chimkins, apparently. That is everyone's desire, is to have one of these little devil chimkins with a booty.
darn cute. Stoked about my new pair of eyewear toppers. Really thankful for everybody's support, all the resubs, all the stickers and bits, and all the fun that we have together. Thank you very much. I may take tomorrow as an admin day. We'll see. There's a lot going on, and I might have to forego some streams during the week or on the weekend over the next couple of weeks. I will try to stick to... Now you! I will try to stick to... Oh, geez. Everybody wants the devil chimkin with the booty. I will try and whip up some more of them. I don't want to pre-sell them and get behind. I don't want to queue up a bunch of them and then end up in like, am I going to make all of these? I will make them and I will let you guys know when they're in the shop. But if you're interested in one, I can certainly let you know when I plan on stocking them in the shop. Okay? Again, thank you always for spending time with me and for making what we do here fun, enjoyable, meaningful. Please do something nice for yourselves. You've already given me the gift of your presence and, hanging out, talking in chat, and enjoying the gameplay and stuff like that. Holds up a sign for the Booty Chimkin line. I mean, it wasn't that hard to make a little devil hat, honestly. But, I mean, I also have, like, many, many years of practice crocheting. So, maybe I'll have to try and make a person-sized version of it. Again, we're just going to go ahead and call it for today and not raid out. Thank you. I think that it's probably pretty easy for most of you. No, Seabus. Stands behind Robot Wizard. I was just going to say, Ian is definitely first in line. After the two that I already have made and the third that got purchased because I tried to like adjust the quantity so that, yeah, it's just nuts. You mostly want Booty Chimkin. There is a rabbit hat wearing Booty Chimkin in the shop already. Yeah, Craft. Thank you. I appreciate that, friend. Again, all of you have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending time with me. I will see you when I see you. I don't know if tonight would be a good night. I'll have to... Bubs will be home at a somewhat reasonable hour tonight, so we'll see. I love you too, Beck! Yeah. Please, everybody, again, take good care of yourselves. Do something nice for yourself. And huge love for our mods who are vigilant, friendly. They help keep our communities safe and help us when, things get a little funky. You're very welcome, Keffy. It might take me a while to remember that consistently, Keffy, but I'll try. /purge craft wins. Cool sister, yes. Again, big love to everybody who does that job of moderator, whether it's in here or anywhere on the platform, because everybody needs a helping hand at times, right? And most of the time our communities in Makers and Crafting are very they're fairly well self-policed, but even over here in our little, quieter corner of the platform, we often need an extra hand with some things. So thank you again for all the amazing hard work that you do to help us. And I do it for other people, but I would say there are some prime examples here right now of people who are they really go above and beyond for our community and others, and I'm extremely appreciative. So everybody have a great day. Thank you so much. Once again, we're not reading out. We're just going to end stream, and I will see you either later tonight or probably Thursday. Okay? I need to take tomorrow to get caught up on admin stuff. I started the ball rolling last night, and it felt really good to get a bunch of things done. So I really want to try and get as caught up as I can going into this play happening. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Bye. still doing here? Go somewhere else. We're done. The stream is done. I love you. Goodbye. Have a great day. It's over. You can leave now.
I love you. Bye.